Made a good sub for it. Good idea, fam. Oh, we're looking at the conception of Confidently Incorrect. And someone said it won't take off. And they were confidently incorrect. Let's go! What's up, guys, and welcome back to Deely. My name is Damien, and today we're looking through r/confidently incorrect. 3 words the current president won't say. Count every vote. Despicable and un-American. The founding fathers would be aghast. Okay, alright. Listen, the founding fathers... The funded father were Republicans. Not the founding fathers, the funding father, aka Donald Trump's dad. He was a Republican, that is. This is... You need to know a little more about history. The Republican Party didn't exist for 100 years after we were founded, but I think you need to know a little more about the funding father. Dear media, please learn geography. India is not an Asian country. Please stop calling Kamala Harris Asian. Her mother is from India. It is embarrassing that you so-called journalists don't even know basic geography. Oh no, someone bring her a map. Oh, of course the Trump supporter's gonna comment here. Hey, he's your president. Get used to it. Hashtag Trump 2020. He's not my president. Funny, he makes the laws and oversees all the people. You might not like him, but at the end of the day, he is your president. He's not my president. I'm German, you absolute dumbass. He's not even close to being my president. Yeah, well, he's still president, Trump 2020. You need to watch this and retweet it to your Republican friends. It's you are, Steve. As an author, you should know this. Well, he did know it. That's why he used the correct version of your doc. I'm curious to see the x-rays of his skull. Can you please change the of to for? It's improper grammar. God, it's such a pet peeve of mine when people new to English don't understand basic sentence construction. No worries though. I can take back my downvote if the mistake is corrected. Edit. Who downvoted me? The other guy? Shut up. Oh no, PM me or Gooch just came into the thread. Couldn't have said it better if I tried. He doesn't want no pictures of rec stores, Gooch, that's for sure. Our founding fathers had differences of opinion but agreed on one simple fact. Real change can only come through non-violent action. Actually, they shot British soldiers, so I don't know what you thought their simple fact was, but that's not even a fact. That's still an opinion. You're wrong twice, Michael Malice. Your name has malice in it. You should know about violence. Except they won't die, since this virus is no worse than the average flu. How many chromosomes do you have? Apparently more than you. In case you haven't noticed, you've fallen right into my trap, you dummy. Update from U.S. District Court in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. One of the Trump campaign's last stands. Giuliani? I'm not sure what opacity means. It probably means you can see. Judge Brand? It means you can't. Oh no. Oh no, Giuliani, I don't know how they say his last name. Dude that was in the second Borat movie. There's some idiot stamping this on $5 bills thinking the Lincoln Memorial is the White House. He sleeps in Lincoln's lap. Class of 2020, let's go! You're too old for her. He's gay. He's like 25 and she's 16. He's gay. He's older than her, and why are you insulting him? He's literally homosexual, you know? She's like hardcore defending the point, and they're like, no, you don't understand. He likes men. That's funny. Thinking about the time that I said that I was distantly related to Marie Curie, and a guy explained, it's pronounced Mariah Carey. Wrong person, dummy. Don't mansplain it. Riot to the voice of the unheard. Martin Luther King would not agree. All they do is cause a situation worse. What would Jesus do? Actually, that's a quote directly from him. I don't know if you know your hit, but a lot of these people were like, I'm right. My source, just trust me, bro. 2,000 miles isn't that much, honestly. I could drive that much in a day. Yo, if you drove a steady 75 miles without ever slowing down or stopping, it would take you over 26 hours to drive 2,000 miles. More than a day. Well, assuming you're correct, then let's suppose that I didn't sleep to have more time in a day. Then I could probably make it. And what are your sources for your data? The source is math. You should try it sometime. Well, I'm not sure I agree, but okay. I don't know if I agree with math. The COVID-19 death numbers will be used to justify a socialist healthcare push, which we must reject. America's healthcare system is actually the best in the entire world. Is it really now? Is it really? Come on. I don't know. Let me ask, like, the literal hundreds of thousands of people failed by America's healthcare system. See what they think. So, somebody just explained to me how what I just posted to a subreddit wasn't suitable for that sub. I replied that as the creator, moderator, and basically only contributor to said subreddit, I respectfully disagreed, and he reported me to me. Now he's the owner of the subreddit. I don't know how that happened. The higher the FPS, the smoother it is. Why wouldn't you want that? What's with Fortnite dudes and everything being smooth? 24 FPS adds intensity to a clip. That's why movies and stuff are edited in 24, plus some people like the look. Yeah, but movies are hours long, so they don't have enough time to do 60 frames every second. And it doesn't add intensity, it just makes it choppy for no reason. Hey, yo, bro, you realize that's not the reason they don't make movies 60 frames per second. Yes, it is, because if the movie is 2 hours long and you change from 24 FPS to 60 FPS, it'll be 2.5 times longer, and people won't watch a 5-hour movie. Oh no, this guy's stupid. That's why he games for so long, 60 FPS. Last night, our country's brave warriors rescued an American hostage in Nigeria. Our nation salutes the courageous soldiers behind the daring nighttime rescue operation. It celebrates the safe return of yet another American citizen. It's called Niger, not Nigeria. There are two different countries, Mr. President. This is the very reason Americans have decided to put an adult into the White House once again, you dummy. I didn't know how to pronounce the name of the country. One wrong pronunciation, that would have gotten me in trouble. It's official. Americans won't be allowed into Europe when it reopens. Got 'em! As an American, they could keep their lousy rules. I would rather go to Spain or Italy for a vacation any day of the week. Oh, I have bad news for you. Fine, then Greece. Oh, bud. Wait, did he die? Look, there's a little plus icon. Is he dead? Joe Biden is the projected winner of the 2020 U.S. presidential election. Don't trust Reuters. I won the election. I'm doing an election victory rally here at the Carl Jr.'s. Getting a double Western burger. Hey, Starbucks, instead of hiring 10,000 refugees, how about hiring 10,000 veterans? Hey Mark, we're very committed to hiring veterans. We set a goal to hire 10,000 by 2018, and we've already hired 8,800. So, don't worry, we're already on it. This is from 2017. This is old. This holiday, I'm gonna stay home in my trash can and avoid people. I'm old enough to remember when Sesame Street was non-political. Shame on those using what was once beloved characters to push an agenda. Sesame Street was literally conceived and brought to life as a way to combat racism in America and bring education into the homes of children. Especially children of color, you ding-a-ling. Oh, he called him a ding-a-ling! Sesame Street's building blocks are political. Do some basic research, you ding-dong. Stupid idiot moron, man. Tried my new mask argument with a taxi driver. Wasn't wearing one and was angry about mine. I like the anonymity, I said. We're the most surveilled country on earth. They're listening to us through our phones to sell us stuff. I don't want to be watched. Put his mask on. Out crazied. Hey, yo, that's a secret. We know what we gotta do. 1 in 1,000 African Americans have been killed because of the coronavirus. So, 0.001% is a horrifying stat. Thank God I'm a math major. Do people not understand how numbers work? That number sounds amazing to me. Only 0.001% have died. 1 out of 1 is 100%. 1 out of 10 is 10%. 1 out of 100 is 1%. 1 out of 1,000 is 0.1. If you're a math major, you might want to drop out, bro, because you ain't no jack squat about stats. Robinhood now limiting people to only buy 1 share of GameStop stock. The free market at work. This is exactly what life under communism is like. This is quite literally life under capitalism, the new Phil Werrell. I gotta make a report to your HR, the Epic department, because this ain't epic at all. Why are we allocating emergency aid for the arts? Screamed by people who've been watching Netflix, reading books, and playing video games for 18 hours a day. FYI, J.K. Rowling didn't require government funding to bring us Harry Potter. Kevin Smith didn't require government funding to bring us Clerks. Steam didn't require government funding to bring us Counter-Strike. Please try again, comrade. Alright, so J.K. Rowling was on government assistance when she wrote Harry Potter. Kevin Smith did use FEMA flood relief to fund clerks, and STEAM is a piece of software, not a company. Seems like the government money we spent on your education was a waste, because you ain't know nothing, guy. Your brain is tiny. Vaccine causes, I can't read that shirt, causes autoimmune disease, seizures, SIDS, ADHD, autism, death, learning disabilities, brain damage. If all of those things happened prior to vaccines, is the outcome a correlation or causation? None of those things happened prior to vaccines. I don't understand this one. My brain's too small. I don't know who we're yelling at. I feel like you can die before getting a vaccine. I don't get this post. Oh God. Oh no, the comment section is gonna call me stupid. This Sesame Street Muppet will become the first to experience homelessness. Yo, Oscar the Grouch has been living in a trash can for 49 years. Yeah, but that's his home. This one doesn't have a home. Not even a trash can, Henry. If masks were necessary for our survival as a species, we would have evolved one by now. We haven't. We have noses and mouths. We have airways. It's not natural for people to go around with face masks on in their general life, and no amount of government propaganda can change that. Hey Neil, do you wear shoes? Just general question. Meet the love of my life. Aw. I know people have a problem with Kamala. I don't know much about it, but this is a sweet photo. They're married. That's not a political take, by the way. That's just me seeing marriage and being happy about it. I'm surprised the African-American community hasn't complained about the fact that she's married to a white guy, which actually makes her a white woman. Women. It doesn't, by the way. It doesn't make it. It's not infectious. Iowa Steve King lost. I am the last Steve King standing. Takes a bow. It's spelled bow. A bow is something you put on a present. No, dear. You spell it bow when it's on a tree. Also, best not to try to spell check a word master. You're talking to Stephen King. Think he doesn't know how words are spelled? You'll believe anything, won't you? The word there is want. Learn to spell uneducated Biden supporter. That's the best yet. The word is actually won't. Love that you called me uneducated. No, stupid, it's want. You said you believe what you want to. The proper word is what in that sentence. No, what she said is you'll believe anything, won't you? Oh, Jason. Oh. Oh, Jason, no. No candidate has ever won both Florida and Ohio and lost. I won them both by a lot. I'm not doing the Trump voice for this one. Hey, wrong. Richard Nixon won both Florida and Ohio and still lost to JFK. Just thought you should know that, Donnie, before you start making claims again. Every flu season, about 400,000 die in the U.S. from mostly elderly and people with illnesses like diabetes, obesity. That is normal. The number of people who die each year from flu-related causes in the U.S. is 8,200 to 20,000. Source, the CDC. So where did you get your numbers from? They changed the statistics since last March like they changed election results. Don't you dare tell me that this isn't normal. Bloomberg spent $500 million on ads. The US population is 327 million. He could have given each American $1 million and still had money left over. I feel like a $1 million check would be life-changing for most people. Yet he wasted it all on ads and still lost. I don't know what to think of this one. On a surface level, it makes sense, but I don't think that's how money works. American middle schools caught forcing students to do Muslim prayers 5 times a day. Time to revoke funding. Retweet. This is what decades of rejecting Jesus Christ has done to this nation. The children are worshiping Satan. Yo, Pops, that's a tornado drill. Wait, the guy's name is Cuck Patroller? Look who's replying to. Cuck Patroller. If a photo is worth 1,000 words, 2 are worth 1,000,000. Wow, that would be great if they used a picture that was current. Hello, the Twin Towers. That's, I don't think that's New York. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm stupid, but this to me looks like down to like LA. That's what it looks like to me. And the air did get cleaner. It was insane. Minimum wage in Australia, $19.84 an hour. Unemployment rate in Australia, 6.6%. U.S. federal minimum wage, $7.25 an hour. U.S. unemployment rate, 6.7%. Please don't tell me raising the minimum wage to a living wage, at least $15 an hour, costs jobs. You're forgetting that Australia uses different currency since they're European. The euro is higher than the dollar, so you need to adjust for that. Learn. I don't think they use the euro. Can one of the Aussies on standby confirm that? $900 dues. 95% success rate? Okay. But the current recovery rate is much more than 95%. How on earth is this vaccine better if it kills 5% of the population? In India, their mortality rate is 1.47%. Much lower than the failure rate of this vaccine. Really? Really now? buff dude. I kissed 50 times more girls than you did. Me? Well, 50 times 0 is still 0. Actually, if it's 50 times 0, it's still 50. But 0 times 50 is 0. Or is that a joke? I can't tell. I don't know. I just know math. If Biden wins, I'm leaving the US and going to Hawaii. That's not how that works, but that does sound quite nice. Vote red, assholes. Well, we didn't. We sure didn't. Did we? $100K a year to take someone's order at Taco Bell totally makes sense. Yo, where the hell did you get that number? If someone's working enough hours to make that on $15 an hour, they deserve it. 15 an hour, a person working 40 hours a week makes $31K a year. Nowhere near $100K, you dummy, you dumb moron, dumb idiot, stupid head. Yo, why don't they make bulletproof vests out of diamond if it's the hardest material? It says metal, but material works too. Cause it's too heavy? 1 gram of diamond weighs something like 15 grams. Hey, wait a minute. Recheck that sentence, please. The CDC says 31% of men and 65% of women wash their hands after using the restroom. So 96% total. That's almost everybody. But get your clicks. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Joe Biden's claims of cognitive tests unclear as campaign hides results. He cannot pass the test that I aced. Wait, why is he quoting? Why is aced in quotes? Did you not ace it, Donald? He should give it a try. You're embarrassing, Donald. You mean you're? Hey, how's my time? Oh, it took you 365 days again. Sweet. At least I keep beating Mars. 2020 was a leap year. It actually took us a little more to rotate. Still funny though. No it didn't. It takes 365.25 days every single time they do one full what? One full what? I guess we'll never know. Today I had a man tell me in all earnest that I obviously wasn't very good at my classical studies degree because Zeus only had one son, Hercules, and his source was the Disney movie Hercules. Hashtag it would be easier to list the sons Zeus does not have. His source was a Disney film. Come on. Don't you know that's prime research material? And that's gonna do it for r/confidentlyincorrect, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to slap a like on this video and subscribe for more videos daily. Like daily, but I won't say it again, I'm sorry. Until next time, my name is Damien, and I'll be seeing ya.